You will drown in eternal night.
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel and to another Mortal Kombat Mobile Towers video, or maybe not exactly a Towers video. I will be playing Tower a little bit, but mainly the main point is that the Lin Kuei Tower is ending here. The MK Mobile team already tweeted it out. The end is in sight. And while reflecting a little bit on that event that is pretty much over right now, I will just let some tower fights run in the background for you so that you guys have a little bit stuff to watch as well. But first and foremost, it has to be said, this event was such a huge disappointment. I guess you guys can tell I basically just dropped one video about the Lin Kuei Tower, which was match number 200, and after noticing that there is not even an epic drop anymore, I just decided to not cover this event any further, because like when the MK Mobile team with this event decided to waste the players' time, why should I waste yours? And there has been a lot of talk going on, especially on social media like Twitter and Facebook, and pretty much everybody sees it the same. They just erased that final reward at the top of the tower, or at least that gear reward, so that the players will be forced to buy packs. And initially I was actually really looking forward to the Lin Kuei Tower returning, because like after that tower event was up for the very first time, there was one gear piece that I didn't get unlocked, which was the Cory blade. And now with not even getting any epic rewards at the tower top, this has not changed. This entire event was basically a total waste of time for me. I already had all my Sub-Zeros maxed, so it's basically I'm fighting that tower for a sellback and a guaranteed rare at match number 110. Granted, a few rare pieces dropped out of that tower, but it doesn't justify the price of souls invested into this tower for just a few rare pieces, which none of them got even remotely maxed out in the first place. So the big question is now, how will this be going on once we go further into the future and other towers returning, such as the Shirai Ryu or the Black Dragon Tower? Will there also be no more final reward at the top? If that is the case, then this is really worrying, because then there is basically no more reason to even look forward to these kind of events, at least not if you have the characters already maxed out. And I can only assume that now that this event ends, we will soon get a few new teasers from the MK Mobile team of what's to come next. Mainly speaking about update 3.2 maybe, depending on what kind of number they want to drop. We will have to see about that. But there will be a new update coming our way pretty soon, that much I am sure of. And then it's also very likely that a new character might be dropping along with that. And now the question is still, how are we getting our hands on Classic Noob Saibot? We are still waiting for a pack, or at least that Classic Noob Saibot is added to that Ninja pack, or Classic Ninja pack. And after spending about 17k souls on that Shang Tsung pack a few weeks back without pulling a single copy, mind you, I still don't have Shang Tsung, I still don't have Classic Noob Saibot. Now, a new character coming out, to me that basically means nothing, because it will be almost impossible to unlock this new character right at the beginning. So yeah, all in all, looking forward to a new update, not really. The only thing that I'm really interested in at the moment are bug fixes, and especially the bugs on MK11 Noob Saibot, which still are not taken care of. And I guess we can be pretty sure once a new character drops, this one will be bugged as hell as well. So some really serious changes have to be made to MK Mobile to make this game much more enjoyable again, because at the moment there is simply not much to be looking forward to. But who knows, maybe they also surprise us with a beautiful new brutality. Thinking mainly about Kitana, Johnny Cage, maybe Cassie Cage. Those are characters who are probably very high in the lists of the MK Mobile developers to give them a proper brutality. And especially thinking about Johnny Cage, he is now the only OG character who has no brutality yet. And by the way, he's also the only OG character who doesn't have a classic character yet, or a classic variation. But on the other hand, that same thing could be technically said about classic Kitana. Sure, we have her in a silver variation, but come on, who really plays silver Kitana, especially on higher levels? Kind of makes me think, like, if they actually do another transition, maybe they could directly go from silver to diamond for classic Kitana, just to give her a proper classic variation, maybe add a nice passive. But then again, there are so many other characters who also are in dire need of a solid buff. Nimble Reptile, Nauseous Reptile, Commando Kano. Basically, like, almost half of the basic golds really need that. And we've been asking for years, like even Injustice Scorpion. We have a solid diamond Injustice Raiden or Injustice 2 Raiden. And then we have this super weak gold Injustice Scorpion, which is kind of a joke. And I'm not even saying to make him diamond or anything. I mean, we have enough diamond Scorpions, but give him a solid buff, double the damage, double the health or something like that. I mean, that's not too much to ask, especially if you compare his stats with other gold characters, for example, like Classic Melina, who has pretty much like the highest stats for gold characters in the game. So there are actually a lot of little details they could change without really changing the entire game. It's just like tweaking a few things here and there, especially with older characters, just so that they can hold their grounds better against newer cards, so that the game feels a little more balanced. Once again, have to mention that we are also in dire need of new challenge gold characters, and here it was actually quite interesting to see that they put up these votes, or that poll, for which new characters we want to see. And spotting a Combat Cup Cassie Cage on there, that would be the perfect opportunity to at least release one new gold character to complete the Combat Cup team. The family would be complete, and technically this video here is now also complete. I just wanted to ramble a little bit and just share my few thoughts on the event that is now pretty much coming to a close in a few hours from now, I would say. Well, and as always, I hope that you enjoyed this little video here, and please let me know in the comments if you want something like that more often from my side. Other than that, thanks for listening, and see you soon. Thank you for tuning in once again. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment and subscribe. In case you didn't like the video, hit the dislike button twice just to make sure. And if you want to support the channel a little further, please consider joining the Patreon family of KC Mobile Gaming. You can already do that with as little as just $1 a month. And also follow me on social media like Twitter and Facebook. You will find all the necessary information in the description below of every video. If you want to see more content, then why don't you just click on one of those two videos here. Thank you for your support. Have a good one. KC over and out for today.